What's going on? Mr. Tony's Hip Hop School. Grab a seat. This one's going to go in a little more detail. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Welcome to the Hip Hop School. Wanted to dive into this Jay-Z Nas situation because there's a lot of people talking to me about. There's a lot of Nas fans out here. I'm a Nas fan. I mean, there's a lot of Jay-Z fans too. I'm a Nas fan. I'm a little bit of a Jay-Z fan, but I still feel that he's the greatest of all time. I can say this real quick. I did a little bit more research because, as you know, after 2004, I really wasn't listening to hip hop no more because it just went south for me. For me, hip hop went south after 2004. But you know what the difference is between them two? Production. Production, man. That's where the difference is, in my opinion, because Jay-Z had better beats, better production. I mean, besides all the other stuff with, he could do underground, he could do crossover, he could do club. He just was more versatile, in my opinion. I mean, I don't think Nas had too many crossover hits, and that still doesn't qualify you as greater or not. But I mean, but that do help, man. I mean, if you can appeal to a lot more people, you figure somebody don't know nothing about hip hop, and then, cause that's how I am. I'm more like, if you can't relate to this shit, then you shouldn't be. But that's just like somebody saying classical music or country music, and I hear some country music, and I'm like, oh shit, I like that song. You know what I'm saying? I don't know nothing about no country life, no country folk and all that. I mean, I'm talking about as far as like hee-haw and all that shit. Horses and shit. I'm talking about that. So I have to, you get older, you come out of your old way of thinking, you know what I mean? Like, no, this is hip-hop. No, it ain't for none of y'all. No, I can't think like that. So that has to go into account that if you got crossover appeal, that helps. Jay-Z obviously has crossover appeal, as we all know. Man, look, Jay-Z, y'all, the guy, everybody that's more of a Nas fan, or they think he's great, better. Man, you gotta look at the big picture, man. I mean, Jay-Z had some great. He had better production. I know Nas had great production in the beginning. I mean, Illmatic, he had an all-star squad. He had Large Professor. He had Premier. He had Pete Rock. I don't think he had LES. He had, I'm about to look it up. But I mean, come on, man. Jay-Z had Timbaland. He had Kanye West. He had Just Blaze. He had Pharrell. Come on, man. Like, Jay-Z, come on, man. Jay-Z is the great. I mean, and then the man had like 14 albums. And if you was to rank them 1 to 10, they all was above a 7. With the exception of, I think that Streets is Watching. And the second, the Blueprint that was out in 2009. I mean, man, the majority of his albums was bangers, man. Like, I'm looking at 5 right now. Wait a minute. See, I had to dive into this, man. People be taking these celebrities too serious. All right, The Blueprint, the one that was out in 2001. Come on, man, that was a banger. Banger. Reasonable Doubt. Banger. Volume 3, Life and Times of Sean Carter in 99. Banger. Hard Knock Life, 1998. Banger. The Black Album. Banger. In My Lifetime, 97. Banger. I mean, dog, we just did, we had 7 albums. Well, the 7th one, nah. Watch the Throne. I've heard some of it. I know some people like, oh, nigga, you ain't hear it. That was after 2004. You ain't hear that shit. Yes, I did. I do like the research. 444. I wouldn't say that's a banger, but it's a good album. Now, I mean, for him to be in his latter 40s, because this was out 4 years ago, that was a good album. The Dynasty, I wouldn't say that was a banger, because in my opinion, it was like 2 songs on there that was really the shit. But we're gonna say that was a really good album. American Gangster, in 2007. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one. I don't know. That's a toss-up. Everything Is Love. These are all his newer joints, which I know I didn't listen. I didn't listen to none of that. Magna Carta, Holy Grail. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't listen to that neither. But I don't have to listen to a lot of these new ones because he made enough back in the day for me to know that he's the greatest. Yeah, here's The Blueprint. The Blueprint 3. I did hear that, and no. The Blueprint 2, The Gift and the Curse. I wouldn't say that was a banger, but it was a good album. It had a good amount of hits on it. Kingdom Come. It was a good album. You know what I mean? Unfinished Business. I didn't like that shit. That was the one with R. Kelly on it. He's trying to do too much on that. He was doing too much. So let's just say, out of 14 albums, he made 8 that was really good. Out of 14. So let's go to Nas. And again, Nas, I like Nas better than Jay-Z, but I have to look at the big picture, and Jay-Z, he just has more. He's like, I'll give you an example. You know how, like, let's say you like a woman with big breasts, big butt, nice feet, got her own hair, but she keep it done, keep her nails done, toenails done, smell good. Breath don't stink when she get up in the morning, because some women's breath don't stink when they wake up in the morning. You know some of y'all kiss your woman and she just woke up. It might not be a deep tongue kiss, but you've been close enough to smell that breath, and some women's breath really don't smell that bad. And then you have a woman that she got a flat butt, But she's a nice girl. Flat butt, breath. No. Flat butt, big breasts, nice feet, breath stink in the morning. She don't really keep her nails done too much. Wear a lot of fake hair. No offense, I'm sorry. But my point is that one has everything you like and the other one has some of what you like. That's my point. So Nas, but his spit game is the shit. It's just that a lot of his production was garbage, man. I'm like, why did he pick this beat for this shit? I mean, some of his, I'm like, yo, I can't tell you how many times I've gotten albums or CDs, and I go get the CD, I'm all excited, put the joint in, and you know some of the songs might come on, you like, oh yeah, and then it'd be nothing, man. Like, yo, what's up with the beat? That's what happened. That's why with Nas, like I used to be like this with Nas, but then I started realizing, man, some of the songs the beats sucked. So then it was like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, nah, I'm cool. So we all know that Illmatic is a 10 from the gate. Illmatic is a 10. Illmatic is in my opinion his best album he made. I know there's some people that'll disagree. I mean, for that to be his first album, it was all that. Yeah, Illmatic. Illmatic is a banger. Illmatic was a banger, baby. It was Risen. That's one of the albums I'm talking about, that some of his song selections, but look, it still was I would say it still was a banger. Stillmatic, I know a lot of people would say that was a banger. All right, we'll say that was a banger, bunk it. Cause that's 3 albums right there. All right. God's Son. I don't know. I think that was a good album. I think a lot of Nas's albums were good. His spit game was good. It's just the production. So just to save all that, I'm gonna still go through the albums though. But for me, the production, a lot of the production was either like this or yeah. And a lot of people will tell you his production selection was terrible. Life is Good, nah. It was so-so. It was like he was trying to be something else he wasn't, you know what I'm saying? And let me know what y'all think. So let me know as far as these albums. Y'all love Nas so much. I Am, that was 99. That was another album that the selection of beats was terrible. I'm gonna do a part 3 to this because I don't want my videos to be super long because people got short attention spans these days. So, you know what I mean? Motherfucker go to the bathroom and then forgot they was watching me. So, let me know if this was productive for you. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll be back with another video in a couple minutes.